Herschel, how do you feel about people that want to change America from when you and I were kids?
I think our biggest problem is we've not shown our kids that most of the people today hadn't earned the right to change America. And what I mean by that, there's people that have died or not given their life up. There are people that have given their life up for this flag. They've given this life up for this national anthem. They've given their life up for our freedom and these liberties that we have in this country today, and we're taking it for granted.
What's up, everybody? Major Retired Richard Ojeda here, and Herschel Walker is falling behind the most basic Republican thought that has ever existed. We don't like change, and we don't like progress.
We have, I guess it's 80 to 90 or 70 to 80 million people in America that were born after 1990. So these are kids who grew up, when they were 10 years of age with the real beginning of the computers and the internet at home. So they don't know the world that we know pre-internet.
Well, first of all, they don't know that the grass is not green on the other side, that they think they're somewhere better. And if they know another place is better than the United States of America, my thing is, why don't you go there or tell me, let me know who that is, because I can tell them right now there's not.
Walker just told a good majority of the electorate that their votes and voices aren't important to him, and that some people simply haven't earned the right to seek change in the United States. It seems like he may not be aware of the over 1 million voters in the state of Georgia under the age of 30 that he would be representing.
And I'm saying, and I'm not being tough, I'm saying, if you know a place better, you go there, but you lose your citizenship here in the United States of America. And then when you come back, you got to come back legally, like we should be defending the border.
This GOP strategy has existed for some time. The majority of newly registered voters are Democratic voters, and those under the age of 40 are overwhelmingly more Democratic. But the youth versus the older generations and the kids these days just don't get it rhetoric has been around for quite some time. Playing off of leaving things the way they are and not improving the lives of the electorate, that is classic Republican process. And they have to throw that old, if you don't like America the way that it is, then you can leave. That one always seems to pop up time and time again. Notice how the GOP and MAGA folks tend to not use criticism in its rightful place. They never seem to understand that you can love your country but also advocate for it to be better and discuss the things that don't work for some people. But don't expect Herschel Walker to know that, or that younger generations now can't afford buying homes due to crippling student loan debt, or are putting off starting families because now not only can they not afford it, but climate change is an ever-present threat that hasn't been properly handled. See, if Herschel had his way, we'd just let everything get worse and worse and pretend like it's fine because it works for him and his MAGA GOP buddies, and it all just go to hell in a handbasket. You have to understand that people like Herschel Walker and his goon squad handlers like Ted Cruz and Lindsey Graham are so far removed from the issues that face the majority of Americans that they just look at our issues as just that, a U.S. problem, not a them problem. Because people like them can buy their way out of debt. They can leverage their power for never facing justice and staying just above the water that the rest of us are drowning in. Again, they aren't interested in fixing anything. Who would they blame the issues on if they really wanted to improve the lives of Americans? What issues would they have to fearmonger over? It's clear that with Walker's complete disdain for his potential constituents, he has absolutely no business being the representative of Georgia in the Senate. If you're a young voter, make your voice loud and clear. Your vote matters, and that's a fact. Sappers clear the way, airborne all the way.